understand and make an input in every commitment we have made, every plan we have, and every program that we're going to run. So there will be an opportunity for you as members of the executive to interact much more robustly with Parliament, so that we can not only have a platform for us to explain our programs and to seek the support of the legislature in our programs, but for the legislature also to oversight what we are doing, because they are doing it on behalf of the people of Kenya who elected them. So all of us must prepare ourselves, because my intention and that of my deputy is to run an open government, an accountable government. We have no gray areas, we have nothing to hide. We want to serve the people of Kenya in the context and manner that promotes accountability, promotes transparency, and makes sure that the people of Kenya understand what we are doing. And so, friends, I have the privilege of having worked with all of you. Maybe at not the same distance, but with all of you. So while I crafted this cabinet, I had to take into consideration many things, but I look at the people of Kenya. Even as we make other appointments, we are going to make sure that we carry the whole country along, and we make sure that every person given a responsibility has the requisite understanding and knowledge, so that we can be able to deliver to the people of Kenya. I have said this in front of your families, in front of your constituents, so that they also become my witnesses, and that they don't come to harass you in your offices to do things for them, so that they understand that you are serving the people of Kenya. And I am sure that I have their concurrence and understanding. I know sometimes we don't reflect on the oaths that we take. An oath is a very serious thing. And I really expect that we will take it seriously. I will conclude with a word from the Bible. James chapter 4, verses 17. And I want you to record it somewhere and put it on your desk. Because that part of the Bible says, he who knows what is right and doesn't do it, it is counted to him or her as sin. Good people, I have told you what is right. We have agreed what is right. So if you don't do it, you will not only miss heaven, but you will have a problem with me. So nataka niwaulize kwa unyenyekevu, please. We have an agenda for the whole country, and the people of Kenya are really expectant on the delivery of our plan, of our program, and on the transformation of our nation. Again, to you and your families, my congratulations, and I will support you in every way that I can. We will pray together so that God can help us to deliver on the agenda that we have. And I look forward to working with you in office, working with you in the field, and I will encourage you to travel to as many parts of Kenya as possible, even if for whatever reason you are called Tanga Tanga, but I think it will be necessary for each and every one of you to traverse Kenya so that you can better understand what Kenya looks like, what are the expectations of the people of Kenya, and so that we can craft the right responses and the right decisions for the people of Kenya. I am a very proud Kenyan this morning that now I have a team. For the last couple of weeks, my deputy and I have been struggling in offices late into the night. Now we have a team, and your celebrations will be very short-lived because I think you will be leaving your offices late. So the spouses, kidogo mtatuvumilia. Hawa watu pengine itabidi walale ofisini for the next couple of months until we have our plan in place. And I want to say again to the families, asanteni sana for supporting this team. And we promise you that you and the people of Kenya, we promise you to do our best. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
We will clear the stage as Your Excellency goes round, just congratulating the cabinet. We'll have a brief photo session with all the cabinet secretaries, with the members of their immediate family. So members of the immediate family. We will have another session where we can have everybody else, but for now we are requesting that it's just members of the immediate family together with the cabinet secretaries, and I will give you the order in which we're going to have them come to the dais. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, if kindly you can join us on the dais for the photo opportunity. We'll be joined by His Excellency the President shortly. Welcome. So the order in which we're going to do the photos is the Cabinet Secretary together with His Excellency the President and His Excellency the Deputy President, then members of the immediate family. We'll try and do this very quickly. So the rest of us, kindly let's be seated. Let us be seated, and I will call out in this order.
Thank you very much. Forgive me for coming back to the podium, but let me, in a very special way, thank one good gentleman, Mr. Joseph Kinyua. Joseph Kinyua has made this transition seamless, and I want to congratulate Joseph. He has worked with me to make sure that Kenya gives an example of what a transition looks like. There was an election in Kenya. There was no coup. And because there was an election, it was a baton to be handed over from one team to another. And I want to thank Joseph Kinyua for making sure that there was a seamless working together between the cabinet that was there and the new cabinet. And I also want to congratulate the old cabinet because they worked with me to facilitate whatever it was that we needed to do, and they have done so up to today. I have been to many of them, to various public functions. They have facilitated the smooth transition of administration, and that is the good manners that we should continue to display as the people of Kenya, that we can go to an election, we can conclude an election, and in a peaceful manner, orderly, respectful manner, be able to transit from one administration to the other. That's why I have singled out Joseph Kinyua and all the other public officers who have made this possible. Asanteni sana.
And with those profound accolades, the first photograph we'd like to take is with you, Dr. Joseph Kinyua, and His Excellency the President and the Deputy President. Do we have members of the family from Dr. Joseph Kinyua? If they're around, kindly, this would be your opportunity. If not, we'll move on to Honorable Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi. And the first photograph is with him and His Excellency the President, then followed by members of the immediate family. So we'll have him first, then members of the immediate family. Family. And next we have Honorable Justin Muturi, who will be coming in after this. Thank you. Honorable Justin Muturi. And members of the immediate family for Honorable Justin Muturi, kindly you can come and stand on the side so that we save on time. Members of the family, if you can kindly just come and stand on the side so that we save on time. Members of the family, kindly. And followed by the next picture is going to be Honorable Kithure Kindiki. And if we can have members of the family for Professor Kithure Kindiki to just come and stand on the side so that we save on time. Members of the family for Kithure Kindiki, tafadhali tuje tusimame hapa so that we are able to do this quickly.
Well, and finally, a new set of cabinet secretaries has taken office today in the just concluded oath-taking exercise that has been witnessed by President William Ruto and Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua there at Statehouse. The 24 nominees have just taken oath of office, of course confirming their allegiance to the Constitution and vowing to protect and respect the Constitution. But this is just a standard oath that they are supposed to take as enshrined in the Constitution. If you allow me, I can take you through what they have just said. I, being appointed Cabinet Secretary of Kenya, do swear solemnly affirm that I will at all time be faithful to the Republic of Kenya, that I will obey, respect and uphold this Constitution of Kenya and all other laws of the Republic, that I will well and truly serve the people in the Republic of Kenya, that I undertake to hold my office as Cabinet Secretary with honor and dignity, that I will be a true and faithful counselor to the President for the good management of the public affairs of the Republic of Kenya, that I will not divulge directly or indirectly such matters as shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my duties, and committed to my secrecy except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Cabinet Secretary, and that I will perform the functions of my office conscientiously, oh Lord, that's a big word there, and to the best of my ability in the case of an oath. So help me God. Those are the words. Well, they have just taken. And of course, what is happening now is the photo opportunity featuring the cabinet secretaries plus the families. And of course, with Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and of course, President William Ruto in attendance. That is an event that has taken about 1.5 hours. And remember, we're still here in studio having our conversations. And now joining me is Mr. Job Wanjohi. He's the head of research and policy advocacy at the Kenya Association of Manufacturers. And knowing too well that they have really been working with the government to try and upscale the industrialization agenda in the country. He's here to give us an overview of what he has actually witnessed and what is the way forward and what awaits the new cabinet. Thank you very much indeed, Wanjohi, for joining us here.
Thank you, Brian.
What is the number one assignment for the new cabinet secretaries?
One major assignment for the new cabinet secretaries is looking at Kenya Kwanza manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be their policy document for the next 5 years, because it's that document that the president and his technical team crafted and said that this is what we're going to do to the Republic of Kenya.
Yeah.
From digital superhighway to creative economy, to manufacturing, to affordable housing, and many others. This is a document that they're going to have as the first one. Mm-hmm. And when you look at that document, you can see it's a document that is trying to be quite inclusive as far as the Kenya as a country is concerned. You find that the call in it will talk specifically around manufacturing and around the industrial agenda, because there is a heavy chapter that is covering that. You see there, depending on the low-hanging